good time frame to be tearing up. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaale. Hello, welcome. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you've been here a while, welcome back. Thank you for being here. This video is gonna be, I want to call it a weekly vlog, but honestly it was filmed so sporadically that it's been like probably over 3-ish weeks maybe. I'm still gonna call it a weekly vlog, but it's gonna be a productive vlog, basically showing you, I guess, my day in the life as a graduate student. And yeah, so without further ado, let's hop in. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, let's go. I haven't done a face mask in so long. So today we're doing one. This is just turmeric. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep it on until after I'm done showering. I did an ice bath for my face, and then I did a cleanse, and then I added the turmeric. Yeah, and then after I'm done showering, I'm gonna do a face scrub and then my toner and moisturizer. Yeah, but I'm getting ready to go to school. So I'm gonna hop in the shower and get the day started. I had a really nice morning walk this morning. It's sunny. It's Monday, the 27th of January. Just eating some dates. It's sunny today, so things are looking up. I'm taking out my twists this weekend. Yeah, they've done their time. They're starting to look like they need to be taken out, so I'm gonna take them out this weekend. So this is my last week to do fun things with them. Literally, like, anytime I do my braids, I always say, oh, I'm gonna do so many cute styles with them, and then I end up just doing the middle part and tucking the braids behind my ears, and literally I do that the whole time. So today I have a little top bun, kind of top up, back down kind of vibe. Yeah, but we'll see what I end up doing with it this week. But yeah, welcome to a weekly vlog. Today I'm gonna share a day in my life. I actually worked this weekend, so I did a bunch of my experiments over the weekend, and so today should be relatively active. on the to-do list. I need to finish up the experiment that I was running yesterday, and then I need to analyze some data, and I need to get some writing done, and then I also need to organize a few things for my next week experiment. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to spend some time at the library finally to get some writing done. I've been wanting to spend more time outside of my office. The sun is moving today. I'm so grateful. I have some clothes and some bags in the back seat that I've had in the back seat since probably like the last week of last year, that I've been meaning to take to donate at the Salvation Army. I'm probably going to try to do that this weekend. Okay, so we made it to campus, just parked. I made it to the parking lot that I wanted to park in. So I'm really happy. But yeah, let's get the day started. So I'm home and I just made some dinner really quick. I made some pasta. I actually need to go grocery shopping, so this is kind of a like everything but the kitchen sink type vibe. So it's actually sun-dried tomatoes, mushrooms, so much garlic, and cheese, and then it's like elbow pasta, and I topped it with some red pepper flakes and tarragon. So let's do a taste test. One thing about me, girl can cook. Yeah, that's really good. Wow. And then I also have some salad on the side as well. The dressing was made from, I made it from with some oil, balsamic vinegar, honey, salt and black pepper, and mustard, Dijon mustard. Like I mentioned this morning, today was pretty chill experiment wise, so I kind of went in, finished up what I was working on and analyzed some data, and then I spent the rest of the day in the library working on my thesis. Yeah, it was pretty chill. I feel like doing a PhD is so hard that like there are days where you feel like on top of things and like you're doing the thing, and then there are days where you're just like no progress is being made. But came home, made some dinner. I'm gonna read a paper because I have a presentation in lab meeting next Friday, so I need to finish reading the paper, and then tomorrow I'm gonna start working on the presentation, and I should be done preparing for that by the end of the week. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that and also continuing to write my thesis. I think I need to actually pause writing my thesis, and I need to gather some papers to read for the red pepper flakes. Why? Yeah, so I need to pause and gather some more papers to read and kind of gather my thoughts and start again. But we made pretty decent progress today. And yeah, so yeah, also it was really nice in terms of like the sun was out today, so I was very happy about that. Yeah, so actually I'm gonna eat dinner and read the paper, and then I'm gonna hop on the cycle for a bit, and then I'm gonna shower and plan my day for tomorrow so that things are super organized and efficient, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, and so I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's snowing this morning. I think it might snow for a good chunk of today. So I didn't end up going for a morning walk this morning because I'm not gonna voluntarily walk while it's snowing. So I'll still be able to walk today because I'm heading out to the lab and I have to walk from the parking lot, and then I also have to go to a bunch of different buildings today. Well, I don't have to, but I plan to, just to kind of switch up my scenery, my work scenery. So I'll still be able to walk today. But yeah, I just finished my morning yoga. I'm on a quest to get as flexible as possible. And so I've been more consistent with my yoga practice. I've been doing yoga since high school, and I was doing it very consistently up until like the end of undergrad. And then when I started grad school, I would do it, I guess you could say randomly, not really randomly, but like, I think I started being a little more consistent with it around my third year, which was I think 2023. Yeah, so I'm increasing the consistency. So I've been doing it every day, at least 15 minutes or whatever. Yeah, I just did an ice bath for my face, so I'm gonna shower. Yeah. Oh, I'm also sweating because I was cycling earlier as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna shower and get ready and head out. Today should be a pretty good day work-wise. I have lots to get done, but I'm excited. So yeah, I'm gonna be locked in today. My hair looks a mess, but I'm taking it out this weekend. I guess it rained last night, so my car got a little wash off, which we love. I left my headphones at home, so I can't listen to anything while I work today. I'm sick. Also, it's so windy, and I literally had a mini crash out just now because I had the hood of my coat on my head and the wind blew it off, and I'm just like, oh, I'm overstimulated. But I parked in the A lot. It's on the north side of campus today. See how cold it is? I'm like, my eyes watering. I can't take it no more. Honestly, winter need to pack its things and leave. I'm serving. Oh my god, literally I'm crying because it's so windy. I hate it here. My camera. Frozen waterfall. At least the sun's out, so I'm happy.
Style. Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Man, the wind. I made it home. Honestly, I drove like 15 miles per hour the whole way to get home because I was so terrified because there was a lot of snow squall on the ground. Everybody else was driving really slow, so I'm really happy about that also. But I tell you, I don't love the winter at all, at all. Man, I love it. Man, I love it. So now that I'm home, I'm going to get myself something to eat. I'm closing the blinds. I'm gonna get some food, some dinner, and then well, look beat. So today was hectic. I don't know why I thought today was gonna be a calm day. I didn't even end up getting to work on my presentation, so I'm gonna do that tonight before I go to bed. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat dinner, work on that. I need to take a shower. It's about to be 6, so I'm gonna eat, do some work on the presentation until like 7, and then I'm gonna shower and go to bed. Good morning. Today is Friday, and I just got ready. I'm about to hop into a meeting on Zoom, and then after that's done, I'm gonna head to campus. I have a student that I'm mentoring, or that I've been mentoring over the winter session, and today's our last meeting before she submits her paper that I've been guiding her through writing. So this is our last meeting, and then her program will end. I also have a new student that I'll be mentoring for the next 3 months, but we have meetings on Saturday, so tomorrow will be our second meeting. This weekend is gonna be a work weekend, so it's gonna be quite busy. So I'm gonna be not necessarily multitasking, but doing things that I would traditionally do on the weekend, like starting from today. So today I'm gonna start my laundry. I have to go to lab tomorrow for a series of experiments, and then on Sunday I'm gonna go to church for the first time in a long time. I found a church near me, and so I'm gonna go check it out, and then after that I have brunch with a friend, and then after that I have to stop by the lab first for a couple of minutes, and then I have brunch with a friend, and then I'm gonna come home, have the rest of the day to kind of do self-care and also work on my thesis and a presentation that I have on Friday of next week. But I might start working. I'm still working on it like today and tomorrow, so I'm gonna see if I can try to finish it by tomorrow. That way next week will most likely just be focused on like practicing and preparing, so that it could be a very fruitful discussion. And then today's the last day of January, so I need to review my goals and see where I'm at and make any adjustments for the new month. Yeah, there's an application that I want to submit today. So yeah, there's an application that I want to submit today, so I'm going to work on that as well. Today is pretty busy also with experiments. Listen, we have goals, so I've accepted the fact that I might likely be working 7 days a week for the next 4-ish months. But yeah, I'm locked in. I've had so many instances over this month where I felt like, okay, I need to lock in. So we're locked in. My student is here, so I'm gonna hop into the meeting and then head to campus. Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Share my screen so that we can take a look at where you're at. But then over the next 2 weeks, we'll be working together on the document virtually. So I'll be coming in and giving comments and adjusting anything. Have you submitted your first draft? I think your first draft is due today. Let me double check. Today is, so your first draft is due today. Yeah, today is the 31st. And then we have 2 weeks until your finalized version is due. So I think 2 weeks is a pretty good time frame to really get everything refined and ready for submission. Yeah, for sure. But it is February 3rd. I just made it to campus and I parked. I'm about to walk down to my office and get the day started. Yesterday I went to church for the first time in a long time. It was actually really nice. They gave me a cute little gift. It was a mug, which is very fitting for me because I'm a big tea person. And the mug was actually really cute. I'm gonna use it tomorrow. But yeah, so over the past 3 days, I've been kind of reflecting on how the first month of the year went in terms of my goals and the things that I want to accomplish this year. And then kind of looking at areas that I need to adjust and be more locked in. One of my goals this year is to really buckle down with my finances. So this morning I kind of went over my budget and organized a few things, planned out how I'm going to navigate my spending this month. And I think so far, at least with the projections, it looks good. Definitely not where I want to be, but I'm planning to at least get there, or not necessarily get there because I won't get to where I want to be by the end of Q1, but my plan is to get some major financial things done by the end of Q1, and I think it'll be doable. So I've just been super focused in that area. And then this morning I also wrote down some intentions for the month. I want to do that each month just to kind of focus myself, because I feel like when I just enter the month without any like set intentions or plans, I just go through the month and just do whatever. So I just set 3 intentions, and I'll reflect on those at the end of the month as well. But yeah, today is actually, it's cold, but it's not as bad as previous days have been. And honestly, I'm tired of winter. I'm so tired of wearing this coat. I'm tired of sweaters. I'm tired of being cold. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm literally ready for it to be warm. I'm ready for it to be summer. I can't do the cold anymore. I really can't. But yeah, lots on the agenda today. I want to work on my presentation today, so I'm going to get I'm gonna get that done today. I'm gonna work on that mostly today actually, and then for the rest of the week I'm going to be reading for my thesis that I need to resume writing. And then I also have some experiments to prepare and set up today. So yeah, that's the plan. My hair is in a head wrap today. I'm serving Erykah Badu realness. Yeah, I still have my braids in. I did cut them short. I was starting to get overstimulated, and I was planning to take them out over the weekend, but I didn't have the time to because I was in the lab all weekend. So I will probably be taking them out Friday night, and hopefully this weekend will not be as involved in the lab. I'm not sure how realistic that will be, but we'll see. I'll know by the end of today what my weekend will look like, because I like to plan out everything I need to do in the lab on Mondays. Sometimes I do it Sunday nights, but I was just too tired yesterday after coming back from the lab and then having to meal prep and stuff. So so the plan is to take them out, and then I need to wash my hair and change my hairstyle. I feel really pretty today. I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. I didn't put any foundation on. Just wearing lip gloss, mascara, and I did my eyebrows. Anyways, I am enough chit chat. I'm gonna go to the lab.
trust in God, lead the coach.
Closer, how can we grow any closer? So just
my devotion, journal, and did some yoga, and so now I had some breakfast, and then I'm gonna go shower and head out. Good morning. It's 7:35 or somewhere around there. I just made it to the lab. I'm gonna prepare my media for my experiment, and then I need to run the experiment, and while that's running I'm gonna go drive to the parking lot and park my car. But I parked by the building so I could get here sooner. So yeah, let me go get things ready. Okay, so I just finished prepping the cartridge, and I took like probably 20 minutes to wash my cells because I wanted to do it super slowly so that I don't disrupt the cells from off the plate. So I just finished washing the cells, and they're currently in this incubator. Right now I'm waiting for the cartridge to calibrate, and then once it's done calibrating, I'm going to put the plate in and then set the assay to run, and then I'm gonna head to park my car, and then I gotta come back, and I'm gonna be doing a cyanide chemical inhibition test. So I need to prepare the cyanide, which means I'm going to have to have on full PPE because cyanide is super toxic and I don't want that anywhere near me. So lab coat, double gloves, and possibly a face mask. I don't think I have any more in my drawer, but I'm gonna look around the lab and see if I can find a new pack. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's currently 9:09, so we're making good on time. The assay is set to complete at 10:48, and then I think when I come back I should be able to get like a progress update on like how it's going, and then that will determine if I will run the rest of the plates or not. Fingers crossed that it works and I can run my other plates. But yeah, I'm feeling good.
while, the bystanders came up and said to Peter, "Certainly you too are one of them, for your accent betrays you." Then he began to invoke a curse on himself and to swear, "I do not know the man." And immediately the rooster crowed, and Peter remembered the saying of Jesus, "Before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times." And he went out and wept bitterly.
Okay, so I made it to the parking lot. I'm about to walk back because I'm gonna walk back to the lab. I'm currently doing a Bible plan that takes me through the entire Bible in the entire year. So currently I am in, so it gives me, like, each date gives me a couple of chapters from the Old Testament and a couple of chapters from the New Testament. And currently we're in Leviticus and Matthew. Boy, may I tell you, Leviticus is a little intense. I can't say I'm a fan, but what I will say is that it does give you some context as to like before Jesus came and after he came. So it basically was going through all of the sacrifices and offerings that people had to make to basically, I don't know, get redemption from their sins or whatever. And the chapter that was being read this morning as I was driving to school was talking about how even like in sickness, like people had to cleanse themselves with these sacrifices before they could be with the rest of the people, essentially. And it kind of just gives you a good appreciation for salvation and how God's ultimate sacrifice has basically removed the need for all of that stuff that people had to do. Like, you had to get like a dove or a pigeon based on what you can afford and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, if you're interested in learning the gospel and why Christians find it to be so amazing and glorious, read the Old Testament and then read the New Testament. Even in the New Testament, he says a lot of things about the laws of Moses and how his sacrifice basically removes the need for all of those things. And so yeah, it's been nice. I'm looking forward to reading Songs of Solomon because that's my favorite book in the Bible. Both of them, 1st and 2nd Samuel. No, Songs of Solomon. Sorry, not Samuel. Songs of Solomon. I think that is the most hilarious and juicy book in the Bible. So I'm looking forward to that. But I did enjoy Genesis actually quite a bit. Yeah. And yeah, so yeah. I kind of just listen to it while I'm driving. If I'm not listening to a podcast or music, I will listen to the Bible. I did miss a couple of days, so I'm catching up on those. Yeah. So it's actually snowing, like slightly snowing, and my umbrella is at home, so I'm gonna jet to the lab before it starts to come down a lot. Yeah, luckily it doesn't feel super cold and it's not really windy, so thank God for that. But yeah, by the time I get back to the lab, I should be able to tell if my experiment is working or not. Please pray for me and keep your fingers crossed for me. So yeah, but I'm having a good day so far. Yeah, I do want to talk a little bit about a reflection that I wrote down this morning in my journal. There was this memory that came back to me, I think yesterday, and it was when I was in high school and I had a friend over, and I had just gotten showered and got ready for bed, and I had lip gloss on. And yes, I was gonna go to bed in my lip gloss. And she looked at me and she was like, "You are so extra." And I thought about it, and it was like, certain aspects of your personality or my personality, right, might seem extra to another person, but I think the way that we show up in the world, i.e., our personalities, it's not extra, right? It's who you are, and it's okay to accept that. And I don't think my friend really meant it in any negative way or whatever, but I'm just saying that if I was to take it in a negative way, I might have started to dim my light and not really wear my lip gloss or whatever. Granted, it was my way of practicing self-care back then. And I think as a person, like growing up and even now, I do like those things. Like I like to do my nighttime skincare and I go to bed with my lips moisturized and whatever. And so it got me thinking about what we think of ourselves and how we present ourselves in the world as a result. And even reflecting on how my life is currently going and saying to myself, is this a reflection of who I know I am? Right? So, like, is my time management a reflection of who I know myself to be? I know myself to be an organized person, a person who is on top of my game, who operates in excellence, right? And so, does my time management skills reflect that? Does the way I manage my money reflect that? Does the way I treat people around me reflect who I know myself to be, right? And does the way I do my work or take care of my responsibilities reflect who I know myself to be? And so, all of this to say that if you are currently in a stage of your life where you don't really know who you are, I think it's definitely important to reflect on who you want to be and if your actions align with that version of yourself. And so it kind of got me to really be intentional about thinking about aligning my actions to who I want to be and who I know myself to be. And in fact, knowing who you are will serve as the, I guess, measuring stick for whether or not you internalize people's comments or opinions of you. And yeah, it's important to really know yourself. And of course, it can be hard to have a good sense of self, but I think your 20s is definitely a time to develop that understanding of who you are, and it will take going through several experiences over your life, right? And so yeah, I think that even living alone has increased my sense of self, my understanding of my capabilities, and things like that. And so, yeah, I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. I think it does make sense to some extent, but I'm not really getting it all out as I would like to. But just two things to take away from this entire conversation. If you don't know who you are, reflect on your values, what you want to be, what your actions are right now, and if they align with what you want for yourself and who you want to be. And yeah, go from there. But yeah, anyways, gonna go and get the rest of my experiments done. See you later. Bye. I had some Earl Grey tea. Whenever I come to school super early, I like to bring tea with me. I don't know, it kind of comforts me a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna actually bring this with me in case it's cold. I can kind of warm up while I'm walking. But yeah, it's Earl Grey tea, and yeah, I just kind of boiled the water and just added the tea bag. So It's kind of, I guess, my version of black coffee because I can't drink coffee. Coffee makes me feel insane. But yeah, let's go. I just got home. It is literally 10 p.m. Like, I'm awake. Who even am I? I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna go shower and I'm gonna dive into my bed. So basically I had lots to do in the lab today. So I got everything done, and then I went to a lecture which I ended up being a little late for because my experiment took a little while, and after that there was a networking dinner. It was pretty intimate. It was like 5 people there. 3 of them were professors, and then it was me and another grad student. It was a little awkward for me in the beginning because I'm introverted, but after a while I kind of warmed up a little bit. I actually really liked the lecturer that came. He seemed pretty down to earth. Yeah, I think networking is definitely a skill that I'm working on developing. The thing is, I can network in one-to-one situations, but like group things are a little, I don't know, but I'm working on it and we'll continue to work on it. I'll probably make a video sharing my more thoughts on the whole networking thing, but anyways. And so I think tomorrow I'm gonna take it a little bit easier. I think I only have one major thing to do in the lab, so I think I'm gonna spend most of tomorrow at the library on campus just working on my presentation, because I haven't really had time to really dedicate and focus on preparing, and there's a lot of things that I need to get done. So tomorrow I'm going to do all of that. But yeah, I am exhausted. I was planning to do work when I came home, but I didn't anticipate that the dinner was gonna go past 8. So I actually ended up finishing at 9, and then I had to go back to the lab to finish up my experiment. That one I didn't anticipate taking so long either. But yeah, it snowed today too, so it ended up being so cold in the evening. But yeah, I think this is where I will end the vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. A little glimpse into a busy but productive week / couple of days in the life of a grad student. Yeah, can't wait to get in the shower. Oh, I'm gonna feel so relaxed. But yeah, I will see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and share something with me in the comments. Let me know how your week has been, if you're in school or what stage of life you are in. If you're also a grad student, let me know. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.
I begin to